For those of you who don't know me, my name is Riddle. I surrendered to foreign mission work at the age of 13. I felt God calling me to work with children and orphans all around the world and to spread the gospel and to let them know that they are loved. 2 years later, God moved my family and I to Moosehorn, Manitoba. We are in a rural town, and for most of those in Texas, rural means Sims or DeKalb, a town with maybe 1 or 2 grocery stores, but here that's very different. We have co-op and we're 2 hours from a Walmart in every direction. The need for the gospel is really big out here. My dad is the only pastor for 100 kilometers distance in every direction. There are other churches, but most of them just meet with guest speakers. We have members coming from up to an hour's distance just to attend church to have a pastor preach them a sermon. When moving here, I had to begin looking at Moosehorn as a mission field. I had to find where God wanted to use me and what it was He wanted us to do here. When I was enrolled in the school, I had a chance to see all the kids in this area. There's a lot of good kids, but not enough godly kids. None of them have really been given the gospel. There's no real outreach out here for the youth and the younger families. There's tons of outreaches out here for the elderly and the older people, but it seems like the youth and the younger families have kind of been overlooked. God has recently laid it on my heart to start planning concerts to reach the youth and families in this area. In October, I hosted The Color, which was the first concert like that out here in this area. We had over 150 people attend along with the guest speaker. We were able to plant a seed in this community, and it made a real impact. My goal is to start reaching these kids and to give them a hope, to shine a light in the midst of their darkness, to let them know that they're not alone and that God has a better plan for them. I'm currently planning another concert for June 8th, and this one will be bigger in hopes to be like an American Winter Jam. I want to have more than one artist along with more than one speaker ending the service with an altar call. I really want to start giving these kids a place to come. Most of them won't come into church because they feel unwelcomed or they feel like they've made too many mistakes. And having venues like this gives them a chance to hear the gospel and to know that God's grace is more than anything they could ever imagine. I would like you guys to start praying about walking alongside me as I start taking these steps in this calling, to encourage me, to pray for the people that I'm trying to reach, to pray that God's name be glorified in all of this. I think too many Christians nowadays get caught up in thinking that a mission trip has to be overseas, that the mission field is only over there. You get too caught up in that you overlook that the mission field is in your own backyard. The same kids in Haiti and Uganda and all those places are here. I have several reserves around us, and the kids here are broken. They have no light, no hope, and they feel alone. The kids in our towns are all looking for something to fulfill their needs, but they're looking in the wrong places. They need someone to give them the gospel. They need someone to show them that they're loved and there's a plan for them, and I want to do just that. So I'm asking you to consider donating money or funding or sending your prayers this way just to help this possible. It means a lot to me, and I do believe that this is part of God's calling for me, and it's the first few steps in the calling that He's placed in my life. And that's it for now.